Listen, y'all, I was not planning on recording today, but the spirit of tobacco done hopped up on me. The spirit of tobacco done hopped up on me. If you haven't already watched my Run the Fever, a word for 2026 for the hoodoos, particularly for the hoodoos. If you haven't already watched that, maybe watch it before this or after this. This is more information about that or relative to it. Yes, relative to it, in that you need to hear it anyway. This idea, this concept has been mulling around my mind lately about spiritual executive dysfunction, and I'm not done mulling around with it, right? I like to meditate on things. I like to download things. I like to talk to different ancestors about it. I like to ask them their input. I like to, form the concept fully before I present it to the people. But while it's been mulling around, I've been working with the tobacco spirit. And they're like, well, here's our part from the message, right? Here's our part. The stagnation. There is this energy of stagnation on the people. You all know that this is a year of fire. This is a year of fire, and fire is transformative. This is a year where the ancestral messages are coming down. They're coming down swiftly. They're coming down quickly. They're coming down in a very, I don't want to call it combustible manner, but very robust, right? Very robust, very full. These messages are coming down, and a lot of you're picking up on the messages. But there's this energy, this spirit of stagnation that's on you. There's this energy of stagnation that's on you, on some of you, right? And the thing is, with all that information coming down the portal, coming down the vortex, if you're not doing anything with it, if you're not acting upon it, things get backed up, right? You only have so much RAM space, right? You only have so much on the hard drive. So that when these messages come down, when these visions come down, when these prophetic visions come down, when these dreams come down, when these instructions come down, if you're not acting upon them, what's going to happen? It's going to get backed up. Things are going to get backed up. The RAM gets very full. And you know what happens to a computer or a phone when it don't have no space to operate anything, right? Nothing can operate. Nothing can be executed, right? Programs start shutting down, crashing all of a sudden. And you're like, what is going on? But really, it's like there's no space on the computer to run the software. There's no space. There's no space. There's no space. There's no space to save that note. It's got to go to the cloud, right? It's got to go to the cloud. It's got to go somewhere else. So you got to pay for more storage. You got to get a new hard drive. You got to get a new memory card, that type of thing, right? And so the information is coming down into our psychic RAM space, right? But if you're not acting on it, it's causing this backup. It's causing this pile up. And this is the energy of spiritual stagnation, right? Where to the point, and the executive dysfunction comes in here, to the point where it's hard to do, right? It's hard to choose, like, okay, well, where do I start? You start to get overwhelmed. And that's when, the systems start to crash. The systems start to crash and you shut down. You say it's just easier to do nothing instead of choose where to start or choose what to do. And the tobacco spirit is like, baby, this is not it. This is not it. Because we need you to move, right? We need you to activate yourself. We need you to enact the things that we cannot do. You're the one that's in the physical realm. You're the one that's on the earth plane, right? You're their representation on earth. You are their representative, right? You're their earth vessel. And so they want the things to come through you. And another thing is, as these things get stacked up and backed up, that means nothing else can come through. There's something, so many of y'all have treasures. I'm talking legacy work, like 10 of Pentacles type shit, right? Legacy work, things that last, things that can actually sustain you, but you needing the building blocks, right? So ancestors are sending the visions down, asking you to act on that particular thing. Can you do that thing? And then we'll give you the other one, right? Let's see how you do with this, and then we'll give you the other thing. And so they're saying right now, and I'm diagnosed ADHD, so I know exactly what it feels like to have executive dysfunctioning, right? And not having those particular skills. But what did I need? I needed 1, diagnosis, and then 2, I needed medication. I needed a stimulant. I needed a stimulant, right? And this is where the tobacco plant comes into mind. The tobacco plant, the medicine, the tobacco plant is asking to be in your frame. Invite the tobacco into your frame if you haven't already. And I am not, Zolani is not telling you you have to smoke. That's one way to engage with it. If that is for you, then beautiful. But you don't actually have to smoke if that does not work for you, your lungs, or for whatever reason, right? But offering the tobacco on your ancestral altar and to your ancestors, burning it without inhaling it, right, is an option. Fluffing yourself with the tobacco cologne is an option, but this is a stimulant. This is a stimulant. I talked about it being a disinfecting agent, and that is still relative, and that is still applicable, yes? But I'm talking to y'all who feel the stagnation, who feel the things getting stacked up and need the stimulant to get moving, right? Offer it to your ancestors and ask this be a stimulating medicine, a stimulating offering, that you invigorate my body to act, that you invigorate my mouth to open, that you invigorate my hands to heal, that you invigorate my feet, my legs to move, that you stimulate my body, my spiritual body, that I feel I have the capacity, the spoons to do it, right? A stimulating agent is the tobacco, and asking to come into your frame in this way. Yes, anoint yourself with tobacco oil if you need to, right? If that's the way that you need to do it, put it on your brow center. Ask that your hoodoo eye be open, that your ears be open, right? Anoint them right here. Anoint the back of your neck, the base of your throat, the backs of your hands, the bottoms of your feet. Use it, and let it stimulate the energy body. Let it stimulate the energy body. Now, this ain't the year to get stuck, y'all. This ain't the year to get stuck. This is not the year to stay still. This is not the year to stay still. It is a year to get still, right? To get direction, to get orientated, yes, and then to get moving. To get moving. It's time to move. It's time to act. It's time to act. Potential cannot remain potential. It's not helpful in that way. Potential cannot remain potential. You must act upon it. It must be actualized for it to actually be helpful. Potential cannot remain potential. Use the tobacco. Bring it into your frame. Remember it. And I'm hearing this specimen. Oh, this must be some of y'all working with doing money work. Need money work, right? And tobacco says our ancestors, those that were enslaved, those that were trafficked here, our ancestors would harvest the tobacco, would grow and harvest the tobacco, and made others rich off the commodification of their bodies, off the labor of their bodies, and they didn't get their things. The tobacco has a promise for you. The tobacco wants to bring you reparations. The tobacco wants to help you with your money work, and the tobacco is going to help you do these things by stimulating your body, by stimulating your ancestral cord. Bring tobacco into your frame. It's time. And usually I talk a little bit softer. Sometimes I talk a little bit softer. But this ain't the year to baby yourself. This not the year to do that. Unless you're nursing an injury, nursing grief, right? And then that's not babying, that's care. That's care, right? But this is the year to care about what you get done. What you actually get done, what you act on. Even this is a testimony to the spirit of tobacco, because I was not going to record today. That wasn't in the plan. The plan was to edit. The plan was to edit things that are going to be uploaded at a later date. But tobacco said, no, baby, I need you to do this now. And that's the energy, right? Because I'm listening clearly. The tobacco as a disinfecting agent, if you haven't listened to the word of the year, the tobacco as a disinfecting agent has clarified the portal, has strengthened the portal, has grounded in bidirectional, has grounded the portal, but also expanded it, lengthened it upward, so that those ancestral frequencies got accelerated. They're hitting. But it's not scary. It's not overwhelming. It's like, this is the message that needs to come out now. This is what we need you to do right now. That way we can bless you in the other ways. Continue this. So that's the testimony, right? That's a testimony. Grandfather, do you have any closing messages with tobacco? Closing messages with tobacco. Closing messages with tobacco. But yeah, don't let these things get backed up on your hard drive. Then it becomes hard to operate. Then it becomes hard to operate. And even that concept of, oh, you don't have space on the phone, so it's got to go on the cloud. It's got to go in the cloud. They don't want things to pass you by. There are things that they want to come specifically through you. But if it goes back into the vortex, back into the cloud, if the ancestors see that this child is not going to act on it right now, it might go back into the vortex. And it might have to come through somebody else. Then you'll see somebody else doing what you thought of and like, damn. And see, you know, see them getting some kind of success. And you be feeling kind of bad, right? You be feeling kind of bad. This ain't the year to... This is not the year to embrace the sluggishness. This is not the year to embrace the sluggishness, huh? This is not the year to embrace the sluggishness. Yeah. Anything else, Spirit? Preparing the medicine. Preparing them. It might be backwards because I'm, like I said, I wasn't planning on filming this on my phone, honey. Preparing the medicine. Preparing the medicine. Preparing the medicine. It's the tobacco. Tobacco is one of those medicines. You are the medicine. Let the tobacco prepare you. Let the tobacco spirit prepare you, huh? Let it prepare you. Uncovering more wisdom. Learning, like I said, the portal gets disinfected and stronger. Cleansed, clear, swift, accelerated with the energy of the tobacco, the snake charmer, the power of charm and seduction. I feel like that's the money work. Yeah, that's the money work that the tobacco wants to help you with. There's a way. There's a way. There is a way that they're going to work with you to do this. There is a way that they're going to work with you to do this. There's the card. It fell out. Hawk spirit, it is time for your assignment. It's time for your assignment. It's time for your assignment. The hawk spirit. Give the tobacco to the hawk spirit. Ask the hawk spirit to help you fulfill, enact, act upon, materialize your assignment. They didn't talk about nothing about fully understanding it. They didn't say nothing about that, but taking the first step. Ask the tobacco, help me take the first step. Help me take the first step. Help me make the first utterance. Help me make the first utterance. Help me make the first movement, the first connection, the first get out of bed. What they say when you start working out, getting to the gym is the hardest part, right? Ask the hawk spirit and the tobacco, help me get through the hardest part, get over the hump of starting. Help heal the spiritual dysfunction by stimulating me appropriately so I may fulfill what I need to fulfill. Anything else, spirit? That's it. That's it. Ashe and amen. Ashe and amen. Ashe and amen. I'll see y'all in the next video.